Good evening, wrestling fans. Hope you all having a good week so far. Well, and then this is WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix is in the books. And from my point of view, it was a pretty good show. It kicked off with CM Punk coming out to the ring, basically addressing the crowd. He talked about instead of coming out here and being the World Championship, he comes out and tells the crowd that I was robbed after defeating Gunther at SummerSlam and becoming the World Championship. And that's because Seth Rollins cashed in on him and became champion. So basically, he mentioned Seth Rollins in this promo. And the night comes down, gets to the ring, addresses CM Punk. That's CM Punk. LA Knight tells Punk, I don't have no problem with you, I have no issue with you. And he tells CM Punk that you were absolutely robbed at SummerSlam after defeating Gunther and became the World Championship. You got robbed after that because of Seth Rollins cashing in on you. And he does tell Punk that as soon as I become World Championship, you will get the first title shot. Then LA says, and complains to CM Punk that I'm not happy that you interfered in my match last week on Raw against Seth Rollins. And CM Punk tells him, well, instead of complaining about it, you should thank me because Seth Rollins could end your career, meaning LA Knight. Then Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker and Braun come out. Basically, Paul Heyman comes out, addresses both CM Punk and LA Knight. Basically, elaborates. I don't know what he meant because half time you don't know what he's talking about. But long story short, he issues a challenge to two of them, me, LA Knight, and CM Punk, to a tag team match against Braun and Braun Breaker. Both CM Punk and LA Knight agreed to the challenge, and they accepted the challenge. So that match ended up being the main event of last night's Raw. I'll get that last. Now, the first match of the night was a tag team. It was a tag team match between AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano. This was an exciting tag team match. I enjoyed this match. I think it was a fun match. I thought all 4 men involved in this match put on a pretty good performance in the ring. And as usual, Dominic Mysterio took a shortcut and which ended up with him and American El Grande Americano get the win. But I thought it was an exciting, fun match to watch. I enjoyed it. I have no complaints about it. I thought it was a fun match. We had Sami Zayn versus Rusev. This match ended up being a DQ, and that's because Solo Sikoa and his MFTs from SmackDown got involved in the match interference, came out, stopped being the holy hell out of Sami Zayn. Don't know why though. And then the officials came out and broke it up and escorted escorted Sosako as MFTs out of the building. So this match, it was okay. I don't think it was a great match, because especially that it ended up being DQ. So it was okay match. I don't think it was great, but it was okay. We had a women's one-on-one match, Io Sky versus Roxanne Perez. Now, originally it was supposed to be Io Sky versus Naomi for the women's world title. Unfortunately, for some reason, Naomi got injured and was not cleared to compete. Don't know how serious her injury is and how long she'll be out, but hopefully it's not too serious. So instead of Io Sky facing Naomi, she had a match against Roxanne Perez. And this was another exciting match that I enjoyed. I thought Io Sky and Roxanne Perez put on a pretty good performance in the ring. I enjoyed the match. I have no complaints about the match. I'm very impressed with Roxanne Perez. I think since she came to the WWE and started in NXT and now on the main roster, I'm very impressed with her performance. It's a very good performance. Performing in the rings. I'm very impressed of her wrestling abilities. And of course, Io Sky, we all know, she's very good and very, very impressive. So I thought both these women put on a pretty good match last night. I enjoyed it. Roxanne Perez did end up picking up the win over Io Sky. And the only reason that she beat Io Sky is that the Kabuki Warriors, which is Asuka and Kairi Sane, interfered in the match, which cost Io Sky the match, which is the reason why Roxanne Perez won the match in the first place. But I thought it was an exciting match, nonetheless. We have Maxie and Dupree versus Becky Lynch. This match was okay. I'm not surprised with the outcome that Becky Lynch won the match, because I figured she'll win the match. And there's no disrespect to Maxie Dupree. I think she's pretty good in the ring, but I don't think she's as good as Becky Lynch. So this match was okay. I don't think it was a 5-star match, but it was an okay match. Becky Lynch, as I said, got the win over Maxie Dupree. We had a Bayley vignette, and basically what I saw from the vignette, it sounds like Bayley's broken. Said it during this vignette. She basically mentions that she wasn't at WrestleMania, and she was at SummerSlam, and she blames herself and all. And judging by this vignette, it sounds like they're getting ready for her to turn heel. Judging by this Bayley vignette. So it looks like they're getting ready to have her turn heel again. Don't know when it's going to happen, but I think they're on the verge of doing that. Just because of this vignette that they had of her last night doing Raw. But like I said in the past videos, I was disappointed that she was on the WrestleMania card back in April, and I was disappointed again that she was on the SummerSlam card. So I'm kind of disappointed of that the WWE creative is not utilizing Bayley more often. Because I think she's very talented in the ring. She's very impressive in the ring. She's got a very good resume in WWE. You know, she's a Grand Slam champion, and I don't know why they're not utilize her more than they should. Because I think she should have been at WrestleMania. I think she should have been at SummerSlam. So looks like we're getting ready for a Bayley heel turn. Don't know when it's going to happen, but I think we're heading towards that. Let's see what else happened. And last but not least, we had that tag team match that I spoke about during the beginning of this video, which featured CM Punk and LA Knight versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Basically, this was an exciting tag team match for the most part. Unfortunately, Seth Rollins had to get involved in the match, and basically, which would end up being a DQ disqualification because Seth Rollins got involved in the match, and then you see him and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker started beating up on CM Punk and United. Jey Uso comes out to the ring to aid. Then all hell's breaking loose. They see all of them all fighting with each other. Finally, Adam Pearce comes out to the ring, and he looked pissed. And not because of LA Knight and CM Punk, but for Seth Rollins. He was not happy with Seth Rollins. First of all, because he faked his injury. And the second of all, trying to get out of matches. And basically tells Seth Rollins that you will be defending the World Heavyweight Championship in a fatal four-way match at Clash of Paris against LA Knight, Jey Uso, and CM Punk. And judging by Seth Rollins' face, he was not happy to hear that announcement from Adam Pearce. Meanwhile, you see LA Knight and CM Punk and Jey Uso all look at each other, and between themselves fighting with each other, to beat each other up. And of course, Seth Rollins and his two guys, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, take advantage of that and get to the ring and start beating the whole hell out of Jey Uso, CM Punk, and LA Knight. And that's how we'll end off the air. As far as I feel about this fair four-way match at Clash of Paris, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be an exciting match. I always enjoy a fair four-way match, but most likely we're going to see Seth Rollins retain the World Heavyweight Championship at Clash of Paris, because I don't see him dropping that title anytime soon. And I wouldn't be surprised if he has the World Heavyweight Championship until next year's WrestleMania. I wouldn't be surprised about it. A few wrestling analysts say the same thing. A lot of people think he's going to have that belt until next year's WrestleMania. So, all in all, I thought Raw last night was a pretty good show. It was decent. I thought it was a good show. Tonight, it's an edition of NXT on the CW, and I'm sure it'll be another exciting NXT show tonight on CW, as usual. NXT always puts on a good show. I'll probably watch some of it tonight, but it should be a good show tonight. Before I end this video, please, if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel with subscribers. So if you enjoy this video, just like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great Tuesday evening.